So this thing has been hurting me for a long while. I told myself I've been talking about this, but I think I have to. So I lived in the city for a while. Then during the COVID period, I decided to come back home. When I came home, my home was around the suburbs. It wasn't like urban area. It was quiet. You don't see people around that much. You don't see normally people around like that. So young guy who has come back home, sitting in my neighborhood in front of my mom's corridor, I saw this nice girl, Charlie. The girl, the B. So you see, that time I wasn't like actually interested in the relationship. I'd been a bad boy, so I thought maybe I could just drop in one thing and then have one of those things and sex and then bounce. So I approached this lady for one corner, started to do some talking. She told me her name, I told her my name, I told her I'll come and visit. I have this fancy way of going to girls' house and making them feel comfortable. So the next morning, early in the morning, she said she was going to work. I went to a place, caught up with her, gave her an escort, walked her to a place, a station, and then she slept. Charlie. One thing led to another. I'm dating this girl. At first, I thought it was going to be just a hit and run. So please don't judge me if I go this far. I'm a good guy, but Charlie. So how do I say this? I got talking to this girl. She told me I should come introduce myself to the mother. Got home to the mother. The mother wasn't feeling really well. The mother had ulcer. This hair ulcer was extreme, like Charlie, really bad. The woman couldn't even walk. Charlie, her hand was all over the floor. So sometimes I used to go visit the woman, and the woman took liking to me. She would normally call me when she's not feeling, wasn't of calling her daughter. But when I got to the house, I saw some signs. This girl was really, really disrespectful to the sick mom. It was a turn off at the moment. So I just decided, Charlie, I wanted to just out. Because this girl, she was aggressive, she was all that. But Charlie, if the pennies send you, you go. Sometimes you decide not to, but when the pennies have sent you and you have not had it for a long time, you go. So I brought her a message, so I just went. Called her home, she came home. We had our thing 1, 2, 3, 4 times. And then I noticed certain things. This girl was dirty, really dirty. So like she'll come to your house, eat, leave the empty bowls. Sometimes put it under the bed. And you don't find it for a long time until later you found it. And like all the food is rotten and all that. You even got to a point where I didn't want her to come around at all. But she kept coming. And I wanted to find ways of breaking up with her, but if you try it, it was going to be something bad because her attitude was awful. Okay. So one time I got encouraged that I'm going to this girl's house to tell her that let's break up. Immediately I got into the house, saw the mother started crying, shouting, actually wailing. What was wrong? The woman said she was about to die. Weird, right? I've not seen anybody die in a long time, so she was about to die. I had to go comfort her, calm her down. And this girl was busy saying she was going to the father, all that stress. So I said, okay, let me sit with this woman for some time. When she calms down, then I leave. She calms down. I left. In the afternoon, I got a call from this girl saying her mother was dying, so I should come around. In fact, I'm not a doctor, but how do I say this? I had to rush and go see what was going on. We took the girl the mother into a taxi with a girl and one taxi driver. We went to the nearest hospital. The woman died there. She actually died in my arms. In fact, the girl didn't even see the mother die. I saw it. At this stage, I actually wanted to tell this girl, let's break up. But here lies the case where you go meet this girl and the mother is dying, so you have to do the good boy things with Charlie McCall. I've gone to that place. I've gone to that end of the road. I've taken the woman to the morgue. I've given her to the mortuary, and then I'd come home. When we were coming, I met this girl on the road, and I told her specifically, Oyema, go to your hometown, or go and live in your own place. Don't come live in my place. But it felt heartless at that time. My friends were like, oh, Charlie, the mommy wouldn't tell me. The mother had just died, so if you could let her live at your place for maybe a week so that she can sober up, and then, you know what, if the family comes around and she leaves. I said, okay, called my mom said something like that, so I let this girl stay in my place. Okay. So she stayed at my place for like a week. Family came around. The brother is very rich. She's one of those big doctors in Ghana. So the brother came. She asked who did that goodwill. The brother saw me. I told him I didn't need anything from him. All I wanted was for him to take care of her sister, because right now he's left with her. The mom is dead and all that. The guy said, okay. After the funeral, this girl came around and she told me point blank, I'm not living in this house anymore. She's not living in this house anymore. Go find somewhere to live here. That's what I told her. This friend of mine came and said, oh, Charlie, she's not living in the house anymore. Let her stay for herself for there for some time. And when it is like a month, then the brother will come in, rent a place for her, and she will move. I said, okay, convinced. Let her stay at my place for a while. So after all this, you can realize my attitude at this point. I just want the girl to be free from me so that I can just mind my own business and move on with my life. But this girl wouldn't accept that. So she started living at my place. 1 month turned to 2, 2 months turned to 3, 3 months turned to 4. It was getting too close to a year. Tried to ask her again and she got angry, Charlie. She got angry. Why don't I like her anymore? Charlie, you cannot just tell a girl point blank to the face you don't like her anymore. So I just tried to sweeten it up. Oh, it's not like that. I just want you to have space and then build your own life and then I'll come around and all that. But this girl wouldn't listen. She stuck around. I left my mom's place after a while, went to rent my own place because this girl was causing too much commotion in my mom's house. So I dragged her off so that we could go live in her own place. This time around, I made my mind setting. Charlie, no better girl is coming. I want to hang around with this girl. When I get money, I marry her. Then find a small, nice wedding and then move on. Charlie, this is where the hell began. One thing after the other. Every day. Now you're living in a suburban area. That means you don't see people. So when people come to your house complaining about your girlfriend, you realize, Charlie, this is not easy. This girl just did every day complain. Every day trouble. Yeah? Charlie, the trouble was too much, yeah? So one day, I've come from work, really tired. Wanted to rest a little. I met a guy on the road and he was like, warn your woman. And she had gone to care someone or something like that. Now in Kumasi, you know there's a lot of care here, so you can just imagine. The girl came around and I told her, Oima, this is what is going to happen. If you curse someone or you got cursed by someone, go do something about it. Go traditional ways and go do something about it and then come back. She said, okay. But what I'm going to do is that this woman that did this to me, she's pregnant. So I'm going to the fetish priest and I'm going to end her life. I was like, don't do that. That is not nice. That is not good. I come from a Christian home. I don't go through that process. Now, before this whole issue came in, let me go back a little so that you get to understand it. So this girl isn't working. So I have to find something to give her. Now, I can't be doing every day, take money. It's not fair. So she has to find work. I asked her, what do you want to do? At that time, I wasn't earning that much. So I asked her, what do you want to do? And this girl said, okay, I would like to bake. So I went to my mom. I asked her for an oven. She gave me an oven. I asked this girl, how are you going to get the money? Because I don't have the money for it. She said, oh, we can loan. So I used my name. We got a loan from the bank. A huge amount of money. We got to the market. She bought whatever she needed. And I told her, I don't need anything from this money. What you are going to do is this. You are going to work and you're going to pay for this loan. All the proceeds that comes from this money, take it. I don't need it. I'm working, I can afford myself, but you're paying for this loan and the proceeds. This girl said, okay, thank you. I am going to help you because you are suffering and this work is going to be very tedious. I'm going to do this for you. What I'm going to do is that your clothes, you're not going to wash it. I'm going to wash it for you. House cleaning, you're not going to do it. I'm going to do it for you. You just focus on your baking, get your money. Even with the baking, I'll help you with the rolling and all that stuff so that you don't feel like I'm not doing anything. You just roll. Do your stuff, sell it, get the money, get the proceeds. All things being equal, get the money and you pay off the loan. Everything becomes yours. The girl said yes. She understood it. I thought it makes sense. We have gone through it. That happened. This girl is working. She comes around every moment. I'm feeling there's this guy who actually is interested in me. She wants this part of me. First of all, I don't care. I thought it was a business, so Charlie, do whatever you want to do. And it got weirder. She had calls at night, in the night. Sometimes I'll be asleep and this girl will be talking on the phone. You ask who is it? She's not talking. Now, I'm a guy who looks at signals. I'm very observant. I look at these things and watch every single thing that you do, and I'll just take notes of it. So I started taking notes of it, and then asked her one time, Mahima, this is what you are going to do. This is what you are doing. I don't actually like it. Oh, nothing. It's just business. I'm just trying to make my customers feel better. Customers feel better. Okay, no problem. I don't know. Baking stuff makes customers feel better about anything. It went on. I got tired. I just wanted the relationship to end. At this point, she's coming home late. Normally, she would have come around 6. Now she's coming home at 9. When she comes home, she's all moody. She's getting angry. She's giving her attitude. I'm cool. I just want this thing to get over because, Charlie, from the beginning, I told you I don't want this thing to last any longer. So even when she was doing all that, I knew, Charlie, this is going to an end. Thank God. As I said in my previous statements, she was fighting with neighbors in our community. People would come around and tell me stuff. So one day she came to me angry and crying. I asked her what's the matter, and as I said, she said a woman had cursed her. Now in Kumasi, as I told you before, Kumasi, when it comes to women and curses, Charlie, they are here. So I asked her what's the problem. It was a whole lot of thing. I didn't want to go through it. But the end issue was the woman had cursed her, and that she was going to her malam to return the favor. But this woman was pregnant. I didn't like that. The child had done anything. You cannot kill this woman. So what I did was, okay, if you can go to the malam and let the malam change the case and return the case, then fine. Let me turn the case. You'll be cool with it. But if you're going to kill the woman, she's a pregnant woman. Don't do that. This lady got angry, saying all sorts of stuff, but eventually agreed that, okay, I will go and do all that. So she went to the fetish priest. She came back and she proclaimed that, all things were done, but if she wished, she would kill this woman by cursing her. I said, please. Cursing is not in my family. I don't like that. So please, let's just stop the cursing stuff. The girl told it to my face. If you don't want to be part of this, a woman who curses, then leave me. I thought it was jackpot. So I said, okay, I'm done with this. I don't want to be in this situation anymore. And if you've given me the opportunity to, I'm done. Let's break up. All good. I'm good, right? You hope so. The girl said, the next morning I'm packing my stuff. I'm leaving your room. I'm praying to God. Tell it the next morning I don't want her to stay there. Came back and things are there. Worried, right? Went back to her and asked her what's wrong. She told me, she will leave. So I said, okay, she will leave when the time is right. 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, she had not left. And I started giving attitude because right now I don't want to be in the relationship anymore. So I wanted to just out myself out. I told this girl, okay, I can't be in this relationship anymore. I don't want to. Then the mistake I did was lie to her that I found another woman. And when I said that, I watched this thing on TikTok and the year until that is where my problem started. This girl cursed me, cursed my family. This girl that had taken the mom to the morgue, helped her to feed herself, giving her ideas to make things better for her life, cursed me, cursed my mother. Charlie, this thing, it took me through hell. She cursed everything that I do. And people, sometimes we take curses for granted because most of us, we are Christians and we don't believe in these things. But it actually happened. I went to the pastor. The pastor said, if I want to release these curses for myself, I have to go to the mountains for 9 days. Went to fast for 9 days on mountains. Now, Akria Mountain, maybe you have not heard of it before. It's there. I went there, fasted, dry fasting, for 9 days. Came down, and then the girl said, Sume. Now in Kumasi, they have this thing called Sume. I don't know how to explain it, but you are with this woman and for a long time, and I've been with her for like 1 year, 8 months. So if I don't want her anymore, I need to give her something. This girl broke my TV, hit my laptop, destroyed my stuff in my room, and still asked me for the money. My mom said, if she wants to give it to her. It wasn't much too, so I just gave her some. Said that I'll give the rest to her. Nah, she became a thorn in my flesh. And now, do you know something? The bad things that I'm facing in my life, the worst things that I'm facing in my life, from all the things that this girl proclaimed on me, this is the thing that I want to share with my people, bro. I've gone through hell just because I wanted to help someone. This is not a love story where a woman breaks my heart, because she did it. This is a story where a guy gave everything because he just wanted to be the good guy in the story and got cursed. So I'm just here to advise and talk about these things to my fellow brothers. Know who you date. It's better to date a literate than to date an illiterate. Because this girl wasn't. And when I say illiterate, not as someone who has gone through books and education and all that. Someone who knows how to be well-mannered. I have few stories else to add because my life, when it comes to love, has been a mess. I just wanted to share this one. Thank you very much, boss.
But when the mom was sick, she had ulcer. You said she had a brother. The girl had a brother. Your girlfriend had a brother who was a doctor. So what was the role the brother was playing when their mother was sick? The girl had nowhere to live at the same time. What role did the brother play to help both the mother and then the girl, the sister as well? And also, why was the girl so disrespectful to the mother? What did the mother do wrong to her? And when you saw those signs, why didn't you walk away? Because most of the time people say when you go into relationship, the first few months you get to see some red flags from your partner, whether the girl or the boy. But you saw these red flags, but you said you still wanted to be in the relationship because of love. Why did you stay in the relationship? Why didn't you just let the love say, okay, I'm done. She might bring it to my home?
And the big brother was supportive. She had already built a house for the mother to live in. The big brother was very supportive. He gave everything that the mother needed. In fact, the girl was the one taking care of the mother. Now, the reason why the girl was maltreating the mother was because, according to her, she said that when she was a little bit younger, she went into a relationship with another guy and got pregnant. And when she got pregnant, the mother maltreated her. In that time, the mother was healthy. She wasn't sick. So she maltreated her, including the rich brother. So she had to leave home and stay at another village for some time. And when they realized that the mother was not feeling well, then that's when they invited her to the house to come be a caretaker for the mother. So when it comes to the doctor, he was very supportive of the mother. Just that she wasn't getting the same love that the brother was giving to the mother. So sometimes he was a little bit judgmental on her actions and inactions. I think that was the reason why he provoked her into doing certain things towards the mother. It was just one of those things where I just wanted to just hit and run and one of those things. Then I got entangled because I got to see how the mother was living like, and I actually wanted to help. And the mother had already taken liking to me, so I couldn't just get off. And when on the day that I had enough of the whole thing, I just wanted to confront her. It had been about 3 months into the relationship. That I had to confront her about the relationship and tell her that I'm tired of this whole thing. The mother, that was the day that the mother died. So that was the day where I went there and the mother proclaimed that she was about to die and blah, blah, blah. And later she had to call me on that day. We took the mother to the hospital and the mother died. So at that point in time, if I even had anything to say about it, I couldn't. I couldn't just release that news at that sorrowful moment. I couldn't just say I'm leaving you at that point. So I had to stick with her, to take or take, because things were getting a little bit off head for her. So that was the reason why I didn't leave. So it wasn't that I was staying because I loved her. No, I wasn't. But I was saying because I just wanted to be the good guy in the relationship where I'll just leave amicably without having any problem with it. I didn't insinuate that she slept with her because she never told me, I don't know. But what I realized was that there was this fling that was going on that behind my back. And then beginning of the whole thing, she told me about, this man was interested in me. But she brushed it off like normal girls who brush it off and say, there's nothing going on. I'm not interested in it. And she telling me that, he was just trying to make the customer feel part of the whole business and all that. I didn't want to get too into it because it was her business. She's doing a startup. I didn't want to get into it. So all I needed to do was just be supportive and all that. I don't know if she had sex with him or not. What I know is that at that point, even if she had sex with him, it would have been an escape plan for me to just get out of the relationship because I wasn't actually into it at that point. That time I had been fed up to here with all the commotion that comes with it. And when it comes to that pregnant woman, the story was like this. So this girl was working as a private school teacher and the pregnant woman was the owner of that private school. Now, what happened was the pregnant woman heard rumors, and according to her, heard rumors that my supposed girlfriend at that time had gone around spreading rumors that her babies and the children that she was giving birth wasn't for the actual husband, and that it was for an electrician living in the neighborhood. You get it? When the pregnant woman heard of this, she reported the woman to her in-laws because the in-laws were perpetrating that this woman had cheated on the husband due to the rumors that my supposed girlfriend had been spreading. So when they went to the in-laws the woman went to the in-laws trying to defend herself, they invited the girl in, which is my girlfriend, to explain her part in the situation. And according to her, she said she had never done that. She didn't say anything like that. It was just all placed on her. But the woman did not have the patience to ask her, and the woman went ahead to curse her. So that's where the whole thing happened. And because of the hula balloon that came after the whole fiasco, he decided, okay, if this is what the woman is saying and she wouldn't listen to me and she had cursed me, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the curse on the woman. I'm going to turn the curse on the woman so that the woman feels the same pain that she's feeling. That's why I came in and I was like, she's a pregnant woman. You can't go into, if she had heard rumors and she has done that, and you're able to turn the curse from yourself, because as I said, curses actually work. She shouldn't do that, but what she can do is that she just go revert the curses, put it to bed, and then move on with her life. That's when she told me that if I don't like a woman who curses people or does those things, I should leave it. And when she said that, I used that as an escape route to tell her, okay, if you say black, if you're saying 1, 2, 3, then I'm sorry, I can't be with a woman like that. I want to get out of this relationship. After her curses and all her fiasco and all those things, I went to church, had to pray, had to go to the mountains, as I said. Some of it worked. In fact, with the curses, it worked. But the problem was that this woman, or this lady, had this thing called, there's this tree name, Sume, where I had to give her some money because according to her, I had wasted her time. But you can see I wasn't wasting the time. I actually wanted to tell her to build her life. But according to her, she said I had wasted the time, and if I had wasted the time, this is how I have to go by it. I should pay an amount of money, which I did. And I feel like these cases has been a detriment to my life, and even though I feel like it is gone, some of it is still being in this one. I'm actually having bad times with work and all that. That's what I'm just saying. I'm using my life as an example to others that they should really know what to expect and when to go out and not stay into a relationship, even if bad moments happen. I'm guessing the reason why my brother or my friend was defending the lady was because of this hero complex or the gentleman attitude where you want to do the right thing for the right person. So he just wanted the lady to live in the right way. So he just was giving me advice on how to do it right, That's why he brought that. He was always advising me on certain issues, and seems like he was supporting it. He wasn't supporting it. He was just trying to be the hero or create a hero complex whereby I would not leave everything in an awful manner. That's it.
Thank you guys for watching. My name is Dr. Sam. The program is rideandchat. I hope you've learned something from my brother's encounter. He has been through a lot. I hope you've learned something from what he has shared. If you have an encounter or a story, or you want to support rideandchat so that we can continue to travel across the country and beyond to bring people's life encounters for you, you can DM me on Instagram rideandchat or TikTok rideandchat, YouTube, or you can just leave a comment in the comment section that you want to support rideandchat. We'll take it out from there. God bless you. Until we meet again, it is bye-bye from myself and my boss. Bye-bye.